if me and Coi were, if we had that father-daughter relationship that I wish we had, then I would have told her that. But not necessarily knowing if she would have took that advice. She still, once you love somebody and you feel for them, you feel for them. Sometimes you feel like you can change them.
Real life. If it ain't real life, just say real life street stars. You know what time it is.
What's your thoughts about Trippie Red and Coi Leray and Trippie Red cheating on her while she's pregnant?
Unfortunate, I feel bad for CC. I love her to death, and I want her to know that she can call me anytime, man. I just, what I'm saying, I don't, what I'm saying, like the worst thing, women, and I've come to know this man, and they go through a lot being pregnant, emotionally, physically. But he's so young, he don't realize that. I mean, you're looking at a young millionaire, a young kid that really don't even, what I mean? Everything's happening so fast, and he got so much money at what, 25? Like, if me and Coi were, if we had that father-daughter relationship that I wish we had, then I would have told her that. But not necessarily knowing if she would have took that advice. She still, once you love somebody and you feel for them, you feel for them. Sometimes you feel like you can change them. But sometimes you feel like maybe having a baby can do that. But um, experience is the best lesson sometimes. And she's very strong. She comes from strong cloth, not just my side, but her mother's side. So, she'll be all right. She'll have a lot of support for that baby. I know that. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what'll happen? But when it comes to him, it's like I can't be mad at him. I can't, you know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. I'm disappointed. But, you know, he is what he is. He's a young millionaire kid that has millions of fans wherever he goes. And at that age, you don't have control over your own self. You're still not even mature enough to have control over those things, over those lusts. So, I mean, what can you do, man? You know what I mean? At this point, we just want a beautiful baby, and her to be healthy. And yeah, just positive vibrations, man, moving forward.
Now, Zeno, the one thing I didn't hear you mention was that he was light skinned. We're some dark skinned brothers over here. I know y'all probably get it thrown at y'all about
Now,
10.
I be having, listen, I'm be honest, I'm definitely the darkest light skinned nigga you'll ever meet. I never even knew I was light skinned for so long. I didn't even know what light skin was. Like for real. Like I grew up in the bean and most of my niggas was all dark skinned. But I never seen it. I just didn't. I what I'm saying? I don't think, when you look at Trippie, his mom is darker shades than him. So I don't even think he thinks that. He just at 25 years old, man, you got women lined up for you. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be hard to resist for anybody. You know. So I mean, like I said, man, let's see what happens. There's still some months before the baby comes. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just know from what I see on the internet, but I just want her to be healthy, safe, you know what I'm saying, and happy. And that's all, man. That's all any father wants for his daughter.
No, that's real. That's a real word spoken. You had mentioned earlier, briefly speaking on 50 and the big Meech situation. From your take, again, you're in this world. What do you see when you see, the Rick Ross Big Meech picture, 50 Cent waiting a couple of days, a couple of weeks to kind of do his, closing out BMF? Um, do you feel like Big Meech is being used as a pawn in a beef that he don't
Yeah,
even
well, I mean,
know?
100% at this point between him. I mean, I don't want to go so far as to say as a palm, but look, how I vision it, um, a blind man could have seen that 50 was going to get mad at the picture. When Southwest T took a picture with Cream's son, he got upset. Uh, that shit blows my fucking mind because this is a business, bro. And it's a small industry. All right. Now, I know when Meech took the picture with Ross, I know for a fact. Now, Meech ain't no dummy. I know for a fact that Ross was coming with a bag. And Ross had like, this is gonna be checkmate. He had 50 in mind. There's no question, man. There's no question. But at the same time, he's a businessman. He's very smart. You got to know he's a smart, cunning businessman, one of the smartest, Ross. You know what I'm saying? Like he pulls the amazing things off, and he pulled this one off. At the end of the day, this is how I look at it. Now, I don't know if Starz was gonna renew 50 because that was all in limbo. I don't know if we was gonna see Little Meech anyways, because maybe it was Big Meech that they was gonna start showing, and I thought that they was gonna start showing another actor of him older. So 50's gonna try to use it like, oh yeah, Meech, you took the picture with 50, so the BMF story's over with. I don't see it like that. And, you know, Meech ain't no fucking rapper. This man just did 20 years, man. If Ross can't want to break bread with that nigga, then man, what, like, that's business. You're mad because a nigga. So it really needs to be a message to everybody out there who wants to do business with 50 is that you're not gonna be able to do business with half of the industry because he's not, because like that shit, that's immature kid shit. Like that's baby shit. That's like, my man, this is an industry. Like, you know, Eminem signs you, bro. You got the luxury of all of his millions fans. Because if Eminem didn't sign 50, it'd be a whole different story. Not saying he wouldn't be successful because his music was amazing, but it'd be a whole different story. Yeah, Eminem's fan base, different story. So, you know, this is a business where everybody has to deal with everybody in order to make it work. That's what you want. You collaborations, networking. That's what you got to do. Now, yeah, you and Ross don't fuck with each other, but what does that got to do with Meech? My nigga. Like, no, that's whole shit. I don't give a fuck. That's whole shit. That's whole cake shit. He got real upset because, like, bro, like 50 didn't even know Meech. But my nigga, you put him on, you put a story on. Whatever you thought Meech did still went on when you met him. You should have did your due diligence and made the fucking decision then. But you was so fucking fanned out of Meech, you want to bring the story and everybody, you thought you was doing something good, and you did, and everybody loved the story. But Meech don't owe you shit after that. That man's allowed to do business with anybody. White people don't do business like that. Like, that shit is crazy to me, man. And now what he did to Little Meech is even crazier. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much, bro. Like, niggas is playing with fathers and sons. Like, we're like I swear our culture's fucked up because the people cheer for this shit, and they steady be cheering on this shit, and the shit really is embarrassing, and it really is unfortunate. The shit really is some real. It makes us look like suckers. Don't even make us look right. White people don't do this, bro.
Yeah, it seems like 50 trying to put a jacket of, or trying to plant a seed of snitching. He's talking about some documentary with this Miss Corn lady. Just to putting the seed out there, trying to plant that.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move it. Hey.